This is an updated bench test video for WifiLapper to show people how you can test it out in the comfort of your home without having to drive laps. So what you want to do is you want to have a netbook, router. You can just use your home router. I'm using my racing router, but you can use whatever open wireless network you can find, and your phone. So start up WifiLapper, and you want to go Options. You want to enable test mode. What test mode does is it fakes your phone doing circles so that you don't have to go outside and drive, and then the rest of the app will act like normal. So once you've got test mode enabled, just go back to new race. You want to select the network that you're going to use. So my network's actually named WifiLapper. That's this router's SSID. And then you want to start Pitside. You want to make sure that your computer is on the WifiLapper on your router's wireless network. The previous version of this video had the laptop on the wrong network, and that made for a bad video. So as soon as Pitside's running, you can go auto find IPs, and it'll query the network to see if there's any instances of Pitside running. So there is. So I click netbook, and it automatically fills in my IP box. So then once you've done that, you can hit start race. It'll warn you about test mode. That's because I've stuck this in a race car before with test mode on, and I don't want to do it ever again. So it starts doing its circle. Now, a new feature of WifiLapper in the recent couple of weeks is that it will auto set the start finish line once it completes a single lap. So we can just watch that happen. Cause some dead space in my video. And there we go. So as soon as it completed a single lap, then it goes into proceed to start finish line mode. So it'll just do another lap before data starts going. Now if you look at Pitside, you can see that it knows what the phone's IP address is, which you can see here, and it also says connected in the top left. Anytime that Pitside says connected means that it is definitely connected to a phone. In order for it to say connected, it needs to be exchanging data with the phone 4 times a second. So the phone is actually started on an actual lap now. You can see the speed distance graph here on the left, and every now and then it gives you a split as you cross the split points. And then pretty soon it will be finishing this lap, and we should see it transmitted to Pitside. So you can see, yeah, there it is. So it's in the lap list. So if we go to the data plot, we can see here's the speed distance graph, pretty boring. The fake car in Pitside actually goes quite quickly. But what we can do is we can go to the acceleration graphs, which are also pretty boring. But now if I pick the phone up and shake it, you can verify that real data is being sent to Pitside. So if I go to this one, you can see that right at the end of the lap there, you start getting some pretty big accelerations from me shaking the phone around. One more thing you can do to verify another feature is you can use the send message. So in Pitside, you can send a message to the phone so you can talk with your driver. So in this case, I can say, Pit now, I want to display it on the phone for a minute, and I want to attempt to send that for a minute. You don't want to attempt to send for like the rest of the race in case it can't, so it gives up after a minute in this case. So hit OK, and then on the phone it says Pit now. And you can verify that the phone got it because Pitside will say in this box, phone received, Pit now. So now if the driver wants that to go away, you can just tap it, and it goes away. And that's the basics of using WifiLapper with Pitside. So I hope this video was helpful. Bye.